What's up, guys? I'm Mike D'Antonio, founder and CEO of StockedUp, and welcome back to the Stocks with Mike and Tom show. We have a crazy episode for you guys today. We're going to be talking about how Elon Musk, the CEO of Tesla, tweeted something about Tesla stock price and how that dropped the Tesla stock by 10%. So, Tom, if you want to update us on pretty much what happened with Tesla on Friday.
Yeah, it was actually pretty comical. It's almost like something out of a movie. Elon Musk just starts going on a rant. We know he went on a rant during his conference call a couple of days ago. And then on Friday, he sent out a tweet, and all the tweet said was just Tesla stock price is too high, IMO. So and then Tesla just ended up tanking down about 10% from that tweet. And that's crazy that it would rock the markets that much. And people are starting to think that his Twitter accounts got hacked. And then people are even saying that they're going to sue him. So he could be in legal trouble and everything. So
yeah, and we both know Elon definitely had some problems with the SEC in the past. What did he say in the past that didn't he say he said so this was before Tesla stock price really exploded, but he said he's going to take Tesla private at once Tesla hits 420 a share and the funding was secured when really it wasn't secured, and then Elon got fined and there was just a big problem with that. But Elon definitely has a history with the SEC in a bad way, so I wouldn't be surprised if they go after him personally for this whole tweet. But I think it's very, very, very quote unquote coincidental how on Thursday's podcast the $21.7 million option was the Tesla 850 calls. And I said that they were selling that for premium. And I think it's very, very quote unquote coincidental how Tesla stock falls 10% the next day. And whoever sold those call options walked away with $21 million overnight. You know what I mean? So,
yeah,
it's just something to think about.
It's very fishy too. Like you got to think about it that there's definitely going to be some type of investigation into this, for sure. So.
I wouldn't doubt it. Honestly, I really wouldn't doubt it. One with maybe some type of insider trading. Maybe, Elon tipped someone off that, he was going to say this or whatever happened. But I do think it's very fishy how, someone takes a trade that big and the next day Tesla stock falls that much. So, and then on top of that, with Elon personally, with making the tweet. So, Tom, if you could go to a daily chart of Tesla real quick.
Yeah.
I just think it's a very unique situation to watch out for. And I wouldn't be surprised if Tesla stock kept falling, one on a technical, analysis, but also two, they have a fundamental reason to fall right now. They profited a little bit in this quarter, didn't they, on earnings, Tom?
Yeah, they did. They were 1.24 earnings per share, and then they were estimated to be negative 1.57. So that's why they popped on earnings.
Yeah, for sure. So, the momentum just is more towards the downward side right now for Tesla. So I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to fall. Right now, Tesla options are very expensive in general. So, we'll see, but I'm pretty bearish on Tesla. What do you think, Tom?
Yeah, me too. I'm especially bearish now. I was bullish going into earnings, but after earnings, hearing what everybody's been saying, and even the CEO says the stock price is too high. So of course it is too high, and every stock goes up and every stock goes down. And you have to realize that Tesla at one time used to be like $50, $60 a share, and now it's all the way up to $1,000 a share within a 10-year time frame. Yeah. That's a huge jump from a popular company like that. And a lot of people were investing in them back then too.
Yeah, that's crazy actually. Just realize how expensive Tesla is right now. And just think of the valuation they're at. Especially during the pandemic. I mean, they are up a lot. I remember I think it was November when they almost hit $1,000 per share. I was selling call credit spreads on that right at the top, but they're I don't know about them. For the long term, I think they will do well, but for the next couple weeks and maybe even the next month, I am feeling pretty bearish.
Yeah, me too. I think they could definitely fill the gap and definitely come easily back down towards the 1,000 SMA, which is riding right around 320, 350 right now. So
Gotcha. Yeah. So how about we get into the FAQs from the last podcast? All right. So from Mr. He said, I don't understand. Why would they want the Tesla call to expire worthless? That's throwing money away. No, question mark. And no, it's because they're selling it as premium. So like whenever you buy an option, someone's selling that to you. So they were the ones selling it. So they want that to expire worthless because then they just sold it and they keep all the money they sold it for because then it isn't worth anything. So school said, don't feel too bad. I had a 770 put that I picked up this morning after it started dropping and I chickened out at the first sign of trouble. Made $25 instead of $1,200. So yeah, he was responding to because I actually had a 750 put option for the May 8th expiration on Tesla, and I got there for like $800 each, and like I think right now they're up to over like 6,000 or something crazy. But I'm not complaining, but it could definitely be a lot worse too. So Gio said, questions for the podcast. I hope you guys like. Which option trade has made you the most money? When was it? And how did that change your views on trading? I hope you like the questions. The channel has been on fire lately. So Gio, just like we made a video with our biggest losses ever, we're also going to make a separate video for this. I love the question, and we will definitely have a podcast episode for that one. Let's see. You said, only thing I would put my money in right now is stocked up shares. Huge growth potential.
Send it my way, you.
Love it. That'll definitely be the top comment of the video.
Yeah, definitely.
Michael said, a lot of YouTubers talk a lot about how to set up a credit spread, but could you possibly go over the things you look for to maximize profit potential when setting up a call/put vertical? Really, like if I see a stock going crazy, like Tom, can you go to an Amazon chart real quick on the daily?
Yep.
So like when I see stocks like Amazon that are up 20% in 1 week, I'll just sell a credit spread, like that weekly credit spread, and let it expire. Like I'll definitely go out of the money. So when Amazon ran up that high, I was selling the 2,500 credit spread. In terms of like maximizing the profit potential, I'm not one to like, I would rather have like a 10% win and have like a 90% chance of winning rather than like have like a potential like 100% win and have like a 50% chance of winning. So for me personally, I like to go far out of the money. So that's why I sold like the 2,500 credit spread. And yeah, so like, it's all about like risk reward. If you want like a higher reward, you have to get closer to the money. Claudia said, not sure if you saw Elon's tweet today. He said Tesla stock was too high, made the stock fall. Oh yeah, big time. Naveed said, hope everything goes well for Tom. He was talking about your tire.
Oh yeah, it ended up going pretty well. I had 2 new tires put on, but so that one tire ended up being ruined, but 2 new tires, so I'm happy. So
Yeah, for sure. So Savage said I need to learn about calls and puts. So I don't even know how many videos on calls and puts. I have probably 200 videos on calls and puts. Just Google my name, Mike D'Antonio, and then options tutorial. I have like a 25-minute free options trading tutorial, and that should teach you all the basics you need to know. And then on top of that, you could join our Discord, which is free by clicking the link in the description down below, and also the Facebook group. Let me see. Jefferson said, I bought an 815 put for Tesla this morning and it dropped to 770. I was making $9,000 and I wanted it to reach 10 grand, but the price went down and he ended up making about $5,000. So that's awesome. Joe said, thank you, Mike. He said, is that an STI? He was talking about your tire, Tom. Hope that didn't bend the rim. I've blown plenty of tires and bent enough rims not being able to avoid potholes. Guys, I have an options question. So how do you find the best bang for your buck when searching for options? I first pick a strike price on a company I'm interested in, and then I go through different expiration chains looking for one that has a higher dollar value to days remaining. This is very time consuming. I was wondering if there's an easier way. What do you guys do? And then he said, okay, yeah. So what I do is, so like Tom, if you want to pull up like an American Airlines chart, AAL.
Yep.
So it all depends on the time frame. So like if I'm looking to like swing trade this and like I think it's gonna fall, then I would go like minimum, like, I don't know, maybe like 25 days out. So first, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick an expiration period. So if I'm swing trading, I'll go like minimum 25 days out. But if I'm doing like a day trade, I'll just do like I'll go like the weekly expiration, and I'll just do like an at the money option. But if I'm swing trading, I will normally, I like to go like 25 days out, and then normally just like buy like at the money, normally around there. That's just my strategy. Like, I don't use like an optimal way, but a lot of it's just like kind of like feeling it out. Like, guys, I've been staring at options chains every single day for the past 5 years. So like, after you just spend that much time with it, you kind of get like a general feel of like what makes an option expensive, what makes it cheap, what makes an option good. Just a lot of it's just like kind of like feeling it out and just like experience. But normally, like, the general rule of thumb is you want to get, for options, you want to get as much time as possible, as close to the money as possible, for as cheap as possible. Hunter said, awesome video, Mike. Hopefully Tom got home safe. LOL. Pretty shocking to see Gilead completely flat on earnings. That is true. Gilead, I wasn't expecting that on earnings, but for all the people who are gambling with options, earnings options on Gilead, definitely got it wasn't good.
Yeah, I definitely thought it would swing more than 3 to 4% either way. So
Yeah. Ham said, how much capital did you start trading with, and how much capital did it take you to become a successful day trader? So I started trading with like $2,000 back in, what was it, 2014 or 2015. And the amount of capital isn't going to make you become a successful day trader. I'm not sure if you guys know. Tom, do you know who the founder of Barstool Sports is?
yeah, Dave Portnoy.
Yeah, so he started day trading, and he put like $6 million or $3 million into his account, and he started day trading, and he lost like hundreds of like $500,000. So the amount of capital isn't going to determine whether you're a successful day trader or not. It's more about the strategy. So I'm always perfecting my strategy. I'm learning something new every day, but it took me, I would say, like 2 to 3 years to finally get the hang of it.
Yeah, same here. It took me exactly about 2 to 3 years.
Yeah. Naveed said, I'm looking for a platform to write code for trading. I only know TradeStation. What are the options? Which one do you use? I use Thinkorswim by TD Ameritrade. However, it is limited in the fact that you cannot write automatic robots on TD. However, you can, and I have written robots on TradeStation. So I only know TD Ameritrade and TradeStation. I know NinjaTrader has things for futures. I'm not sure if they do stocks or options. Sean said, so it was Elon who sold the 21 mil and came out and said that, right? I mean, I agree with you. So Sean was pretty much saying what I said earlier, like, how it's kind of fishy how that Tesla call was the one being shorted, and then the next day Elon says that tweet. Direct said, we miss Tom, but thanks, Mike, for keeping the videos coming. I love your guys' energy that you bring to the table. We're happy to be here. We love to see comments like that. The podcast is very fun to do, and we both have a good time doing it. David said, what is the IV rank percentage at the top left of your charts? So that is just a custom thing I wrote. So like, Tom, if you just want to go to like Apple or something right now, but pretty much it's just a custom thing I wrote for determining. It just compares the IV now to the past X amount of periods I specify. I don't even use it, to be honest. I kind of forgot it was there. So, but I wrote it a while ago. Just tells you where the IV is compared to where it's been in the past. Redwind said, where do you guys stand for large options being placed? Great videos. Keep them coming. For sure. So I wrote my own software for that. Yeah, I just wrote like a scanner in TD Ameritrade. Call said, loved it. Matt said, nice video again. Tomorrow will be wild. People are so cautious about going out and dining in. We were at the zero on the MACD for most stocks. Some already showed signs of reversal. Once they break out to the downside, keep watch. The rumors of bad earnings have been bought. I think the stocks were pumped to absorb the blow of terrible earnings along with the Fed juice. They were pushing this higher this week on lower volume also. Like, that's a great point. So, Tom, if you want to go to the SPY, the Feds are pumping like hundreds and hundreds of billions of dollars in the market right now. And it's just weird. I'm not like super, super bullish or super, super bearish right now. Fundamentally, the market should be down. But when you have the Feds pumping hundreds of billions of dollars into the market, that definitely changes things. And then, with the earnings. So, right now I'm just playing the momentum plays that I call out every day. It's the safest way to go. Sean said, great video. How often are you in and out of an option, like 30 minutes? I played a couple SMA bounces and exited after 2 red candles on a 5-minute chart and doubled on both. Simple. What time frames do the majority of your options positions have? Thanks. So if I'm swing trading, normally about 5 days 3 to 5 days would be the average. For day trading, I would say the average time is probably 15 minutes. I would say, keep it simple.
Yeah, I would say same here, 15 to 30 minutes for my day trades.
Yeah. So it's, about 15 to 30 minutes. It just depends on the market. Sometimes, like with Boeing, if you go to a Boeing chart, Tom, sometimes the Boeing day trade, sometimes the plays are going to play out literally 5 minutes later, and you're going to make a 50% return in 5 minutes. While sometimes they might take 30 or 40 minutes. So a lot of it depends on the market, but generally they're about 15 to 20 minutes each. So Tom, for this podcast, do you have any last minute things, stocks, options, anything to go over?
No, I think I'll leave the surprises for tomorrow.
Yeah. So guys, watch tomorrow's episode. We're gonna be going over a lot more plays in depth, a lot of continuation plays, a lot of plays just for the market overall. We're gonna be talking about what's actually going on with the Feds right now, what they're actually doing to the market. We're gonna be going over just a lot of great things, a lot of important events. So don't forget to watch tomorrow's podcast. And guys, don't forget to subscribe. The YouTube channel has been exploding lately, and I can't thank all of you guys who subscribe, like, and comment enough, especially all of you guys who are commenting. I really can't thank you guys enough. The YouTube channel is just exploding. And if you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. You'll see our videos on your homepage every day. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe. But other than that, thanks for watching.